Hey everyone, welcome to Reddit Readout. Today we are checking out Rules Horror. Story 1. Welcome to my cabin. Here are some simple rules. A place to share scary stories which contain a set of rules to follow. It's currently 5:23, we've finally arrived after a 3-hour trip. I bet you don't understand why you needed to close your eyes during the whole trip, but you'll see soon enough. I need to go to get some firewood, but I'll explain the rules now so you can stay alone. Unfortunately, I won't be back until 2:55 am. R1, your room is on the second floor. There isn't a third floor, and it's very important to remember that. R1A, if you think you see a third floor, calmly get into the closest washroom and lock the door. R1B, you can sleep in any of the beds on the second floor except for any of the beds in the locked bedroom. If you manage to open the door, leave the door alone and do not go in. I will say this one more time, do not go in. R2, you can use any of the faucets on the second floor to the first floor. Anything on the third floor or basement shouldn't be touched unless I'm in supervision. R2A, don't even think about discarding my rules. R2B, if you accidentally touch any of the objects in any of the floors I mentioned, resort to ES1. Extra step number 1. R3, do not interact with anything except for your bed after 12:36. Even the floors, walls, absolutely anything except for your bed. R3A, if you accidentally interact with something not connected to the house, phones, jackets, wallets, fortunately for you, there is a way to escape miserable death. Resort to ES2. Extra step number 2. R4, once the clock has hit exactly 1:15, you will start to hear crying and whispers telling you to open your eyes. Keep your eyes closed. They go away by 1:25. R4A, if you open your eyes, resort to ES1. R5, once you hear the clock make a loud bang, it is 2 am. You may finally get up. You may sleep in until 2:30 am. You must get up by 2:30 am. You can go downstairs and make yourself breakfast. Make 2 plates, one for you, and one for downstairs. Once you're finished breakfast, throw a plate of the food into the basement and lock the door immediately after. R5A, if you forget, resort to ES3. R6, after you eat, you will hear knocking on the door asking to come in. No matter how it sounds like, your mom, your dad, me, etc. You can absolutely not open the door, please. If it really was me, just remember, I'd open the door myself. R6A, you can also not look through the peek hole. You are not ready for what you will see. Trust me. R7, after the knocking stops, immediately check if the basement door is still locked. R7A, if it is, you may explore the house until I come back. RYB, if it isn't, go into your room and hide either under the bed or in the top left corner. Beg for your life. In 5 minutes, if you hear footsteps, he is satisfied. You are safe. If in 5 minutes you don't, give up. You're done for. If you've made it, great job. This definitely won't be the last time I bring you somewhere. Happy regards, and the extra rules are below this page. ES1, you are done for, nobody can save you, give up. You didn't try hard enough and ignored my rules. This is the consequence. ES2, repeat 72 * number 3 times. And only 3 times. ES3, there's only one option, get someone else to be your sacrifice. Feed them to him. Keep in mind for Rule 7, if you've fed him, there's a higher chance the door will still be locked. Story 2. Rules on working the night shift at the WWHP Night 4, repost. A place to share scary stories which contain a set of rules to follow. When you walk into your office you notice that there is 2 messages on the phone. You listen to them in order and this is what you hear. Hey! How's your week been? Anyways, static obviously, so here are the new rules. Rule 1. use your cameras. Okay? You haven't been using them as mu static. 2. We have a new oxygen system, which is better but it tends to shut down a lot. The switch to it on is in the basement. Rule 2a. If you come in contact with the basement dweller as we call it, then throw anything shiny in a random direction. It will chase it. Rule 2b. If you do not have anything shiny, do not run. Running will only make it worse. Rule 3. Do not enter the supply closet or janitor's closet. They are for Jerry only. Rule 4. Due to a recent incident involving Tom and Jerry, Tom has been temporarily suspended for injuring employees. Do not ask Jerry what happened. He is sensitive about it. Rule 5. The cameras may shut down every now and again, along with everything else, but don't worry, you can reboot the power in the warehouse. Rule 6. Do not open any door that is numbered. The facility doesn't number the doors. Rule 7. Don't turn off the lights in the loading dock. They stay on 24/7. And finally, Rule 8. Remember, it is a hallucination. It can't hurt you and I see it too. Beep. You listen to the second message and the voice is the middle-aged man from the last one, only terrified. This is the message you hear. Clearly out of breath. Hey, I wanted to tell you that this will be the last time you hear from me. The power went out and it started chasing me. I think I lost it. At least for a bit, anomalies have been going off and freaking out, but nothing ever scares them except for it. When they see it, this is the same reaction they have. I won't be around for very long though, so I have to make this key. It cut off and a sound emitted from the phone. It sound like words. This is all you could make out. Silent Raven. Oldroot is watching. We are no longer the Onzer, static. You continue through the night, terrified and left wondering who is Oldroot. Story 3. Welcome to the front line. A place to share scary stories which contain a set of rules to follow. Congrats, you have completed your basic training, and now you are a soldier in the front line. The rules here are quite different from what you've learned in basic training. They are here to help you, follow them, and you might even enjoy your time here. 1. Always listen to your commanders. Disobeying them will result in either joining the cleaning squad or providing the commanders with a gift they choose. 2. If you find the gift request unreasonable, refer back to Rule 1. 3. Don't leave the base at night. We can't see your name tag at night, but they can. 4. When you open the radio, you might hear people crying for help. It's too late for them. If they mention a location, report it to your commander. 5. Please don't bring a camera to the base. The base and front line are considered classified areas. 6. The food around here isn't of high quality. Stick to these rules for your well-being. Only food from the base dining room is safe. Consuming the snacks from the vending machine will cause a temporary memory loss and your comrades might get hurt. B. Don't eat from the stew in the dining room. Some soldiers like it, but it's their and the plumber's problem. 7. If you see any prisoners, they are just the hygiene squad, they are in charge of cleaning the base. Avoid speaking with them or you will know how we make the stew. 8. Please wear your uniform and name tag when exiting the base. Also, bring your weapon, water, and a snack in case you get hungry during your mission. 9. Anyone outside the base without a uniform and a name tag is an enemy and must be shot. 10. In case an enemy surrenders, you don't need to report it to the commander, you already know what to do. 11. An unarmed enemy is still an enemy. The most dangerous enemies are those that look similar to your family or someone you know, it means they have entered your mind. Enemies might even wear the looks of children. 12. We understand that service on the front line can be challenging physically and mentally. The clinic is always open. Doctors are experts. They are committed to make your pain disappear by any means necessary. 13. In case of death or a serious injury, one of our doctors will inform your family. As mentioned above, our doctors are committed to make pain disappear by any means necessary. Thank you for your service. Story 4. The Garden of Lost Dreams. A place to share scary stories which contain a set of rules to follow. Every human has dreams, and every human has lost them. Some want to be rich, or famous, or have a good family. Sadly, not all achieve this, and those dreams get lost to the road. However, broken dreams don't simply disappear. They go to a place that little know of, called the Garden of Lost Dreams. Here, every single lost dream can be found, and may be reclaimed if you're lucky. Of course, it is not a place without its dangers, so I will give you the proper advice to escape it with your life, and maybe even the dream that you once had. Pay attention if you ever plan on visiting. 1. First, you'll need to get there, and the way to find it is simple. You just need to walk, and remember the dreams you once had. Ponder them, think them over, and eventually, your desires will manifest and you will be brought to the garden. 2. When you are in the garden, you'll have a light near you that will guide you in the right direction so that you can find your dream. However, do be quick, as this light is made of your own life, and the longer it burns, the more life you lose. 3. Do not try to take a dream that is not yours. Every dream is unique, and to take the dream of another will likely have it reject you, thus damaging your soul. 4. Follow the light closely. Do not go straying away from it. Not everyone has good dreams, and some of the more harmful ones may attack you if you follow the wrong path. 5. If you're attacked by a dream, simply run while following the light. To touch a dream is to merge with it, and due to the two separate wills becoming one, it is unlikely you will survive the process. 6. When you do find your dream, reach out to it, and affirm inside your own mind that it is truly something you want. You'll recognize your own dream from within your heart, so there's no risk of confusion. 7. Once you have merged with your dream, you must escape the garden alive. Your light will guide the way, so do not worry about getting lost. However, the jealous dreams of envy that others hold will likely attempt to stop you. Misery loves company, after all. 8. The way to escape the garden is through a glowing white door that will appear once you have run enough. Rush through it, and you will appear back home, with the knowledge you need to make your dream come true, and your own life intact. Nothing in this world is ever free. If you truly want to make your dream come to reality, you will have to undertake some risk, and give up part of your life to attain it. However, if it's something you truly want, then you will have no trouble getting there. I wish you good luck, dreamer, and may you achieve what you wish for. Story 5. A Guide for Robbers. A place to share scary stories which contain a set of rules to follow. Hi there! We know you are in a tight spot now and need some money. In this website, we will guide you through the do's and don'ts of robbery. Please follow this guide, it takes 40 people to make. Rules. Look for open access points. Open backdoors/large windows are the safest way to get in. You can also break a window, but it can alert the neighbors and leave traces of robbery. Make sure no one is inside. A child can still call the police. Signs of an abandoned house. A. The light have been on/off for at least 72 consecutive hours. B. No vehicles in the driveway. C. Lack of sounds. Check for any security cameras. If you see one or two, just break it without showing your face. If there are too many, just pick another house. Make sure to steal small, valuable items. If you stole something large, like a TV, it will be hard to transport and hide. Also, the owners will definitely notice. When entering a house, be as quiet as possible. It can wake someone or something up. If you see blood, blood-stained weapons, or body parts, run. Stay away from the house for a week. If you hear growling, hide. Hint, it couldn't duck. It will hear you if you run. Do not steal suspiciously placed items. For example, a diamond in the center of the room is obviously a trap. Speaking of traps, be careful with entering a room. If you are trapped, death will be a mercy to you. You'll still live, but they will make sure you can't rob anymore. Do not exit the same way you get in. If you do so, you will find that the exit is blocked, and someone will be behind you. After committing the robbery, you may have nightmares up to a week. The thing in your nightmare will force you to go back to the house you robbed. Don't let it takes you inside the house. They are stronger in your nightmares. Run or wake up. Don't sleep if you can. Well, that's some tips on committing a robbery. Good luck and we hope you won't have to do this again. Good luck. That's all for today. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.